Welcome back here to North Carolina State Women's Icepack Hockey. Tonight we have a matchup against High Point. As you can see from warm-ups, we are yet to have Maddie Martin, our starting goalie, show up, but she is here. She is in the locker room putting on her gear, and she should be here soon. Currently waiting for puck drop, set to be here in a minute. Currently set up top here at the Greensboro Ice House here in Greensboro, North Carolina. And excuse me, it seems like we're for once going to have a zam of the ice before play is started. There's a countdown timer of 14 minutes, and yes, the goals are coming off. We'll take a quick timeout and be back here within the next 14 minutes for puck drop. This is Icepack Hockey. Welcome back here to the Greensboro Ice House. This is Logan Allen, your broadcaster here this evening. Starting lineups for tonight. Well, for the Icepack, because I currently do not have High Point's roster. Top line being Abigail Short, Leah Foster, and Lauren Padilla for your forwards. Avery and Laura Carter being the defensive pair, with Martin being in net. Puck drop set to start here momentarily. State trying to get its first win this season, coming here at the Greensboro Ice House. The last game here before the Christmas holiday break. As mentioned, Leah Fawcett line is set to take the draw. Quan set to drop the puck. The lead ref here tonight. Fawcett comes set. 15 minutes up on the clock. Puck is dropped. Puck comes here near side corner. Working through. Here comes High Point. Breakaway against the goal. Backhand. Shot. Scores. .46 remaining in the first. High Point finds a way to get on board. Early and quick. 1-0. Puck is dropped, one back by State. Carter trying to work it forward, cannot. Comes here against the near side boards, working it forward is High Point. Poke checked out by North Carolina State before poke checked back in. State has possession back behind their own goal, working it forward. Picked away in the slot, and thrown out is the Icepack. Here comes High Point working in, near side dot, looking for a backhanded pass, cannot get it off. Puck rolls behind the back of the net. Pinballs around the far side corner. State applying the pressure in the corner. Here comes Fawcett. Dekes around the lady. Puts it on goal. Poke checked away is Martin. Icepack loses possession of the puck only for the moment. But it's thrown forward. Getting it out of the zone for the moment is the Icepack. High Point goes back to recover. 13:50 remaining in the first period. Fleckliowski tries to throw it in the back of the net, does so. Held in over the left point. Throwing it out back to center ice as High Point's able to recover right at their own logo. Apologize for no camera as it should be back by now. High Point has possession, working it back behind Maddie Martin's crease. High Point still has possession, working it in. Looking for a pass through the slot, cannot get it. Puck still sitting there. The U.S. trying to work it out, cannot. Puck still in the slot. Pass goes just wide. Here in the near side corner, looks for a centering pass. Does so, goes just wide. Sokoliowski working back on D, trying to get possession, cannot get it. Does so, throws it up, held in left point, just comes out. Offsides is the call as High Point goes back to retouch. Icepack has possession back behind of their own net, working with 12:45 remaining in the first period. Tries to throw it off the center of the ice, cannot get it out, off the body of a High Point skater. Lostar trying to get it out, does so. Would have the legs rising? No. High Point regains possession back behind their own crease, working it forward is High Point, held in left point. Trying to work it forward for Gross, cannot get it. Gets bodied off, working forward to Von Cannon. Von Cannon throws it forward, picked off by High Point. Working it forward for number 24, cannot get it. Just out of reach as Von Cannon goes to regain possession. Works behind her own net, backhanded pass along the near side corner. Centering pass by High Point, puts a shot on goal off the body of the Ostard. Rebound just is loose in the slot. Here comes Sekulowski trying to get it out. Would be an on-man rush. Cannot get there. Von Cannon works it forward. No icing is the call. Here comes Von Cannon, full head of steam, trying to gain possession back behind of High Point's crease. Cannot hold it in the left point as here comes High Point. As they just dump it down, the Icepack on the attack, trying to regain possession. Out for Laura Carter on the far near half boards. Tries to put a shot on goal, goes just wide here on the near side. Ruin trying to regain possession here in the near side corner. Shot, saved by Martin. Here comes Zeklowski trying to keep it in. Held in left point by High Point. Bouncing shot on goal and is eaten up by Martin. 11:03 remaining here in your first period. Carter's line is out. Puck is dropped, one back by High Point. Held in right point, off the body of Fine. Coming here on the near side half boards. Working in, just gets out of the right point. Apologize for the camera work. Working here by myself this evening. Here comes the Icepack, working it forward. Carter working it forward. Has position on the far circle. Rings around back of the goal. Here comes the Icepack. Throws it left point. Just gets out of the zone. Carter regains possession back in the neutral zone. Working it forward is Carter. Carter throws it up for short. Carter has possession near side corner. Loses it to High Point. High Point works it back minor and goal. Working it forward. Pass off the far side boards. Comes back out in neutral zone. Icepack's able to regain possession, and that will go down far enough for icing. 10:01 remaining here in your first period. Face-off will come to the blocker side of Martin. High Point leading at 1-0. Face-off dropped and went back by High Point. Open in the slot. Here's Short. Trying to get it out. Cannot do so. High Point's able to regain possession. Throws it back minor and goal. Looks for a center cut pass. Nobody home. Trying to be held in at left point. Cannot do so. High Point back on the attack. Throws it forward. Picked off by Dealstard. Dealstard working it forward. Off the netting. With 9:33 left to go in your first period. Puck is dropped. State trying to regain possession. Does so for the moment. Here comes Fawcett. Fawcett looking to get her first goal of the season. Deeks around the lady. Working it forward. Fawcett. He's got the inside edge of High Point. Gets it out for a short. Chip on Gross. No call coming. Held in at right point. The Icepack. Working it forward for the moment before it is picked off by High Point. Working in. Held in right point. Carter throws it in deep. Throws it on goal. Shot and saved by High Point with 9:02 left to go here in your first period. Puck is dropped back. One back by Dealstard. Dealstard puts a shot on goal. Goes just wide on the near side. Herb regains possession. Center cut pass. Looking for Muller. Cannot get it. Here comes High Point. Working back on Diaz, Von Cannon, and Dealstard working it. Trying to get out as Dealstard cannot do so. For the moment, picked off. But regain possession is the Icepack. Working it forward is Herb. Held in left point is Gross. High Point regains possession back in their own zone. Trying to get out, cannot do so. Held in left point, working it forward from is Gross. Gross's pass goes just a little too wide and is picked off by High Point. Here comes High Point, full head of steam, working into her own zone. throws it off the skate of Diostard, working it forward to Diostard, throws a backhanded pass into neutral zone. 8:08 left to go in your first period. High Point going for a full-on line change. Picked off is the Icepack of Herb. Here comes High Point working on the far side half boards. Throws it back to the left point. Picked off is the Icepack, as that is just thrown into the neutral zone. Looking for a line change, does so. Here comes 6. Throws it just high. Glove save by Martin. $7:38 left to go here in your first period. Martin with a couple huge shaves so far. Puck is dropped. One back by High Point. Puts a shot on goal just wide. Picked off is High Point. Here comes Carter. Full head of steam. Trying to get around a lady. Cannot do so. Picked off at the center red line. Working it back. Thrown in. Onsides. No call coming. Offsides. Here comes the Icepack. Picked off is High Point. Working forward is High Point. Full head of steam. Lines up. Slap shot. Goes just high. Martin may have got a piece of it. Working in the far side corner, here comes the Icepack. Trying to gain possession as there's a puck battle going on right behind the back goal. Forehand, backhand, goes back to the backhand. Here comes 13. Center and cut pass, finds her, backhand, saved! Thought she had it, but she did not. Maddie Martin makes the spectacular save. 6:44 left to go in your first period. Quick new graphic to throw up. Little stat thing of Maddie Martin. Puck drop. One back is the Icepack. You'll start trying to throw it forward. Cannot do so, but she's able to regain her own rebound. Excuse me. Theo started working full head of steam. Goes for a cross ice pass. Cannot find her lady. Held in is Short. Short trying to gain possession, cannot do so. Throws it back behind High Point's net. High Point's able to regain possession, working it forward along the far side corner. Von Cannon throws it back in. Short trying to pick it off, cannot do so. Here comes High Point. Puck open in the slot. High Point just throws it out to Von Cannon. Von Cannon with a backhanded pass here on the near side boards. High Point's able to pick that off. Center cut pass, nobody home. Von Cannon going to chase after it. Backhanded pass, held in left point. Shot and goal from the slot. Blocked off a couple skates out front. Here comes Fawcett. Once again looking for her first goal of the season. Tries to get in, cannot do so. Picked off by High Point's D. Puck flies into the far side corner of High Point zone. Working it forward, gets to a couple ladies, got a 2-on-1. Forehand, backhand, shoots, scores! $5:21 left to go here in your first period. High Point leading it 2-1. 2-0, excuse me. Herb's line is out. Puck is dropped. One back by State. Carter working it forward, does so. Gets tripped up, no call coming. Here comes Carter. Puts a shot on goal, goes just wide on the far side. Looking for the rebound is Gross. Gross trying to be the first one there. Cannot do so. Here comes High Point, full head of steam. Throws it down and deep off the skate of an Icepack skater. Working on the fair side corner, rings up forward for Gross, cannot gain full possession of it. Through the leg of a High Point skater, back into their own defensive zone. Tries to get poke checked away, cannot do so as High Point's able to keep full possession. Working it forwards Carter. Here comes Carter. Full head of steam. Forehand, shoots, just wide near side. Puck goes back behind of High Point's crease. Carter regains her own possession, working from the left point. Shot goes just wide. High Point's able to regain possession, trying to work it out, cannot do so, picked off by North Carolina State. Working it forward is Herb, passes it back, throws it forward, and through the skates of a couple High Point skaters. High Point with possession back on their own end. Cross ice pass into neutral zone, working it forward, offsides. .402 left to go here in your first period, excuse me. Puck dropped. One back is Leo Stard. Backhands it forward for Thine. Cannot find her. High Point regains possession, throws it up through neutral zone. Back into State's defensive zone. Leo Stard's able to regain possession, working it forward. And that will go far enough for icing. .341 left to go here in your first period. High Point holding on to a 2-0 lead. State trying to close the gap here in the early goings. Deklowski's line is out. Puck is dropped. One back by High Point. Right at the top of the dot. Center cut pass. Goes on goal, but Martin's able to just tap it aside. Held in right point. One touch pass. Poke checked away is Martin. Into the near side corner is Duosard. Throws it out far enough. On net, no. That will go far enough for icing here with 3:15 in the first period. Puck drop coming up on the glove side of Martin. Quan drops it. Puck is won back by the Icepack. One-timer blocked off the skate of Fawcett. Excuse me. Deklowski. Von Cannon trying to work it up for Thine. Finds her before it's picked off by High Point. Von Cannon working it back, forehand, backhand. Backhands it out of the zone. Only for the moment as High Point's able to regain possession. And it will go far enough for icing with 2:50 left to go in the first period. State trying to get a line change out of it. Cannot. The Icepack in a desperate need of some new legs. Puck dropped, one back by High Point to the right point. Looks for a center cut pass. Cannot find it as it goes just wide. High Point has possession at the near side corner, working back around the net. Von Cannon trying to pinball it around. Slash by High Point, no call coming. Held in left point, puts the shot in goal. Goes just high off the skate of Von Cannon. Here comes the Icepack, working it forward, full head of steam. Deklowski trying to get it in, has possession. Gets tripped up, still has possession, backhand. Got a 1-on-0. Shoots, goes just wide here in the near side. Here comes High Point. Picked off. Offside's trying to touch up. Does so. Fawcett trying to get around Lady, cannot do so. Puck battle right along the half boards on the far side. Here comes Short trying to work it forward. Does so. Tries to get out left point. Hard hit, no call coming. Fawcett applying the pressure back in her own offensive zone. Here comes High Point. Working it forward. Picked off. Fawcett. Throws it forward. Cannot get it out of her own zone. Got a 1-on-1. Poke checked away into the far side corner. Backhanded pass to the left point. Top of the circle. Walking in. Shot goes just wide on the near side. Right in front of the crease. State trying to get it out. Cannot do so. Held in at the point. Rebound goes just wide here near side. Puck just sitting there. Looking for a backhanded opportunity. Backhands it. Picked off. In the slot. Turns around. Shoots. goes just wide on the far side. High Point's able to regain possession along far side corner. Walking in. Circle. Comes on the near side. Shoots. Pad save Martin. Icepack trying to get it out. Cannot do so. Backing it in by High Point. Sid has the possession. Works around the back of the net. Again, apologize for the terrible camera work for tonight. Here comes number 3 of High Point, trying to work it forward. Does so over here to number 6. Sukliowski back on D, trying to work it forward. Shot goes just high with 10 seconds left to go in your first period. Trying to work it forward, cannot do so. Got 5 seconds, held in left point. Puts the shot on goal. Blocked by Fawcett. Throws it out into neutral zone, and that will do it for your first period. High Point leads it 2-0 after 1. We'll be back right after this. Coming back here into the second period, High Point leads it 2-0. Herb's line set to take the opening draw of the second period. Puck drop is won back by the Icepack. Working it forward is Herb. Throws it into the attacking zone of the Icepack. High Point has possession back behind their own goal, working it forward. Pass tried to be held in at the right point by Von Cannon, cannot do so. Got a 2-on-1 opportunity for High Point. Shot, save Martin. Rebound is covered up. 14:33 left to go in your first period. Second period. Jesus. It's one of those days, isn't it? Puck is dropped. One back by the Icepack. Here comes Von Cannon. Von Cannon working forward through neutral zone. Got a 1-on-3. Puts his shot just wide on the far side. High Point's able to regain possession. Only for the moment as Herb works it back to Von Cannon. Shot goes just high from High Point. Rebound. Tries to put in slot. Cannot find it. Here comes the Start working it forward for Gross. Cannot get a clean pass. High Point regains possession back in the slot. Here comes Herb working it forward. Gets it out of the zone for the moment. High Point's able to recollect. Working it forward is High Point. 2-on-2. Shot goes just wide. Pad save by Martin. High Point regains possession in the slot. Shot on goal. Covered, eaten by Martin. $13:29 left to go in your second period. Face off coming on the blocker side of Martin. Face off dropped, one back by High Point. Puts a shot into the slot. Spins around. Covered by Martin. 13:20 left to go in your second period. Face-off will come back on the blocker side of Martin. Puck is dropped. One back is the Icepack. Icepack will gain possession, working it forward. For a moment, pass off the boards, held in right point. Backhands it back in deep. Rings around the near side corner. High Point's able to recollect. Center cut pass. In the slot. Turns around. Shoots. Blocker to side from a couple of the Icepack skaters. Held in right point only for the moment. High Point's able to regain possession. Open pass. Saved Martin. Rebound goes just high and wide. Circle that save later on in this game. Looking for a center cut pass, cannot find anything on it. Stick lifted by Carter. Held in only for the moment as it gets out for send away. High Point's able to pick it off, works it back into their own offensive zone. Here comes Dekulowski trying to get it out, cannot do so as it is held in at left point. Thrown in the near side corner. Works back behind the goal of Martin. Looking for a backhand opportunity, cannot find it, gets out, held in right point. Just squeaks out. Here comes Ruland. Picked off his High Point. Cross ice pass, working it in his High Point. Shot on goal, saved Martin. 11:50 left to go in your second period. Face off set to come on the blocker side of Martin once again. Puck is dropped, one back by High Point. Over to left point, top of the circle, shot on goal. Blocked away is Martin. High Point regains possession near side corner. Looks for backhand pass. Vaughn Cannon intercepts. Here comes Vaughn Cannon, working it forward. No icing is the call as it goes on that. Fawcett on the chase. Fawcett's the first one to it. Looks for a center cut pass, picked off his High Point. High Point with an odd man rush. Vaughn Cannon able to pick up the change. Vaughn Cannon's backhand pass picked off top of the circle. Deostar regains possession, throws it cross ice. Just able to get out for the moment. High Point's able to regain possession back in their neutral zone. Cross ice pass along the far side half boards. One touch pass from Fawcett goes just out of the zone. Here comes High Point once again. Offsides, I believe, is the call. Yes, offsides. Face off coming just here on the near side of the neutral zone. Herb's on his back out. Puck dropped. One back by State, trying to win it forward, cannot do so. Here comes the Icepack. Cannot get it in very far as Zlekulowski dumps it in from the center red line. Held in the near side corner. Working it. Center and cut pass. Tries to get something on it. Cannot. Held in's Herb. Looking for a one-touch pass. Cannot find anything as Gross. First shot on goal coming for the Icepack here with 10:23 left to go in your second period. Taking advantage of the few opportunities you get is something the Icepack needs to work on. Backhanded opportunity. Gets nothing on it as High Point's able to regain the change. Here comes High Point working along the far side corner. Back behind the goal of Martin. Trying to work it out, cannot do so. Here's High Point. Picked off is Ruland. Pass off the far side corner. Held in by High Point, trying to get something on it. Cannot do anything. Full on line change coming up from High Point. Here comes Carter. Trying to work it forward is Carter. Still has possession for the moment before getting picked off by High Point. Trying to work it out, can't find anything on it. Back on the chase is Sekliowski. Throws it high and off the netting. And that will stop the clock here with 9:28 left to go in your second period. Face-off will come on the blocker side of Maddie Martin. Maddie Martin is holding strong so far in the early goings of this game. Puck dropped. One back by High Point. Still holding in the face-off circle. Surveying her options. Drops it back. Centers it. Picked off. Sekliowski trying to throw it forward. Excuse me, that's Carter. Diostard and Von Cannon back on D. Trying to work it forward is Diostard. Gets it out of the zone only for the moment. Picked off by High Point. Working her way through neutral zone. Throwing it forward. Picked off is Diostard. Throws it back forward. Fine, trying to work it forward. Cannot find anything on it. Here comes High Point working it through her own zone. Looking for a shot on goal. Back in an opportunity. Shoots. Goes just wide on the far side. High Point's able to regain their own change. Poke checked away is Martin looking for a backhanded opportunity. Empty net. Misses just wide through the open crease. Here comes Carter trying to work it forward. Cannot get anything on it. High Point's able to regain possession back in her own end. Full head of steam. High Point winds up, fires, whiffs on the slap shot. Martin throws it off in the near side corner. Off the skate of Fine. On the far side half boards, trying to get it out, cannot do so. Held in right point. Deklowski trying to regain possession, cannot find anything on it. And Diostard will dump it down the length of the ice with icing at 7:55 left to go in your second period. High Point leading it 2-0. Face-off is dropped. One back by High Point. High Point from the slot. Shot goes just wide. Saved by Martin. I believe she got a piece of it. Here comes High Point working her way through neutral zone. Regains possession back at the red line. Working it forward. Picked off is Von Cannon. Von Cannon working full head of steam. Got a one-on-one. Loses the puck for the moment. Still has possession. Works it in far side corner. High Point regains possession back in their own zone. Just comes out of the Icepack's attacking zone. State trying to regain possession, cannot find anything on it. Puck comes just out here in the neutral zone. Von Cannon back on chase. Von Cannon backhands it out, only as far as the red line. Von Cannon back on D, cannot get anything on it. Von Cannon, Leah Fawcett. Line is out, trying to work it forward. One touch pass. Fawcett trying to get on the attack, cannot get there first. Has a touchback on sides, finds it. Here comes a 1-on-0 against Martin. Carter back on D. Shoots, whiffs on the pass, covered up by Martin. .6:28 left to go in your second period. Thank you to our sponsors of EB Athletics. Puck is dropped. One forward is the Icepack. Trying to get it forward, cannot do anything. Stopped at the red line. Carter falls down. High Point's able to regain possession. Near side corner. High Point straight has possession, working for a center cut pass, cannot find anything. Off the body of Sekulowski. Near side corner, backhanded pass to Carter. Carter's backhanded opportunity gets blocked. Puck setting in a slot. Here comes the Icepack working through neutral zone. She's got an opportunity. Puts a shot on goal, goes just wide on the far side. State still has possession. Here comes Herb. Carter has possession in the slot. Puts a shot on goal. Block off by a High Point skater. Herb's able to regain possession. Looks for a backhanded pass. Trip called. Cross check, excuse me. And it looks like the Icepack will go on their first power play of the evening. $5:28 left to go. Cross-checking is the call against High Point. Great opportunity for the Icepack to get their first goal of the evening. Once again, 5:28 left to go. Face-off is dropped. One back by Fawcett. Diostard has possession. Puts the shot on goal. Goes just high. Held in right points Carter. Carter's able to regain possession. Puck battle. Fawcett. Fawcett skates in. Full head of steam. Puts the shot on goal. Off the skate of High Point. Trying to get out. Cannot get anything on it. And High Point will just throw it the length of the ice. High Point coming up short-handed. Throws it in deep. Picked off. Whiffed on the pick-off is Diostard. Working forward is Diostard now. Working it through neutral zone. She's coming full head of steam. Throws it on goal. Covered and eaten is High Point with 4:43 left to go in your second period. 1:15 left to go on your power play for the Icepack. Fawcett's line is out. Puck is dropped. And High Point clears it the length of the ice. 1 minute coming up on the power play. Working it over to Von Cannon. Puck sitting right here in front of us on the near half boards. High Point's able to regain possession. Here comes Fawcett. Trying to get around a lady, cannot get anything. Here comes Padilla. Padilla has possession along far sideboards. Looks for a turning cut pass, cannot get anything, and High Point tips it out length of the ice. 40 seconds left to go in your second period. Von Cannon has possession back on the near face-off dot. Here comes Fawcett. Picked off and thrown back forward. Back into neutral zone of the Icepack. Rolling on the chase, cannot get anything. Near side half ports held in is Von Cannon. Von Cannon trying to work it in, cannot do so. Puck goes just out. Offsides is the call. Yes. .39 left to go in your second period. 10 seconds remain on a power play. Face-off will be out here in the neutral zone. Face-off is dropped. One back is the Icepack. Trying to work it forward is Von Cannon. Puck comes back out. Back to even strength. Puck comes out. Here comes Diostard on D, trying to work it back out. Cannot get anything. Here comes High Point. 2-on-1. Shoot, scores. Straight out of the box and straight onto the score sheet. High Point adds another one. 3-0. Beats Martin blocker side. Face-off dropped. One back High Point. Here comes the Icepack working it forward as Ruland. Back behind your own net. High Point's able to regain possession. Held in Icepack. Carter shot goes just wide. Here comes Ruland. Ruland has possession. Looks for center cut pass in the slot. Cannot find anything. Trying to hold it in right point. Does so is Carter. Only for the moment as it just comes out. Rebound comes out to Carter, working it forward. Carter throws it just into open ice. High Point's able to gain possession here for the moment. Puck sits right here in front of us. Ruland works it into the attacking zone. Backhanded pass comes out to Sekulowski. Puts the shot on goal. Goes just wide. High Point is able to regain possession back by their own crease. Working it forward, full head of steam, 3-on-2. Gets around Carter. Back in, forehand, shoots. Off the post! Heard to iron from here. 2:10 left to go in your second period. Here comes Carter trying to work it forward. Held in left point. High Point's able to regain possession. Looks for a pass into the slot, cannot find anything on it. Carter throws it back into neutral zone here with 1:54 left to go in your second period. Rolling back on. Here comes Carter working through neutral zone. Full head of steam. Stops, spins around, backhands pass. Trying to get it Herb, cannot find anything on it. Held in right point is Sekulowski. Off the body of Herb. Here comes High Point. Throws it at length of the ice. If she is able to regain possession, could be a breakaway. Loses possession for a moment. Regains it back into neutral zone. Great defensive work by Sekulowski. If it wasn't for that hit, it would have been a sure breakaway. Trying to work it forward is Carter. Cannot find anything on it. Looks for cross ice pass. Finds it. Got a 2-on-1. Looks for a poke check. Can't find anything on it. Shot goes just wide. Martin may have got a piece of it. Center and cut pass. Nobody home. Gross trying to work it forward. Cannot get anything on it. Turned over. High Point shot goes just wide on our far side. 45 seconds left to go here in your second period. And the Icepack clear the length of the ice. Icing is called with 36 seconds in your second period. 36.5 seconds to be exact. And the faceoff will come on the blocker side of Maddie Martin. Once again, this will be the last game before the Christmas break. As puck is dropped. Shot on goal, saved by Martin. Puck goes into the neutral zone. 27 seconds left. High Point's able to regain possession. State has it back in their own end, working it forward. Can't find the connecting pass to Moeller. Comes back into State's defensive zone. Here comes Carter. 10 seconds. Carter shot on goals, blocked. Carter trying to gain possession, can't get anything on it. Working for a backhanded opportunity, cannot get it. Held in right point. Here's Herb shot, goes just high. 1 second, and that will do it. As the second period comes to a close, Icepack seemed to have a lot more opportunities than what they had in the first. Could not find the back of the net as High Point finds it once. They add to their 2-0 lead, and at the end of 2, it's 3-0 in favor of High Point. Third period coming up right after this. 15 minutes is back on the clock here at the Greensboro Ice House. High Point holds a 3-0 lead. The Icepack needs some life to start off the third period. Currently getting outshot a lot to a little. I don't have the official total, and it is definitely not 1-0 in favor of High Point, as they lead at 3-0. Fawcett's line seems to be back out to take the opening face-off. Yes, it will be Fawcett's line with Von Cannon and Diosard back on D. Puck is dropped, one back by High Point, working it forward through the neutral zone into their attacking zone. Puts a shot and goal off the leg of Diosard. Stunned her a little bit, and here comes Von Cannon. Shot from Sorry for the camera work. I meant to change that graphic back. High Point has possession. Back of Maddie Martin. Looks for a backhanded opportunity, cannot get anything on it. High Point's able to regain their own rebound. Cross ice pass, held in right point, shot on goal, goes just wide. Looking for a rebound, open in the slot. Couple slashes here, couple slashes there, no call coming. Diosard's able to regain possession, looking for a center and cut pass, finds it. Working it for to Spadilla. Poke checked away, High Point's able to regain possession, back in the neutral zone. Here comes High Point. Off the stick of Diosard. She works it back behind her own goal. High Point's able to regain possession back in the far corner. Cross ice pass, can't find anybody, just comes out of the zone. Gross working back on D. Poke checks it all the way back in deep. Gross's opportunity, and she whiffs right in front of the crease. Best chance so far of the night. Icepack whiff on the clearing attempt, held in center ice. Goes back to send away, cannot find anything on it. Icepack will just clear it into open ice in their own attacking zone. Here, 13:05 in your third period. Trying to work it forward is High Point, gets her on her own lady. Got a 2-on-1 coming up if they hurry. Poke checked away. Here comes Moeller. Cross ice pass to Gross, cannot get a connection as it's picked off by High Point. Here comes the Icepack. Forehand, backhand, shoots, goes just high and wide. Shot goes just off the near side of the crease. Here comes Urban near side corner. Center ice pass, nobody home, looking for Gross. Here comes High Point. Trying to get up, cannot find anything on it, looking for opportunity. And High Point covers on top of 12-18. Left to go in your third period. Puck is dropped. One back is High Point. Trying to work it forward, cannot find anything. Held in at the right point is Von Cannon. Here comes High Point working it through their neutral zone. Into their own attacking zone. Picked off is Von Cannon. Wearing the C on her chest. High Point's able to recollect back in front of their own bench. Cannot get anything on it, and Diosard's back to pick up the loose change. Diosard throws it forward, and it will go just wide. No icing is a call. Trying to hold in left point, Diosard. Still in for the moment. Gets out. For the moment, here comes High Point. Got a 2-on-1. Von Cannon working back on D. Poke checked away. Rebound goes just wide. Looking for a backhand opportunity. Empty net. Scores. Martin thought the puck was on the other side of the net. Was not. Tricked her. Makes it 4-0. Puck dropped. When forward is High Point. Forward is able to regain possession. Gets it back to the face-off circle in the Icepack's defensive zone. Icepack regains possession, working it back behind their own net. Working it forward. Held in left point is High Point. Works it back behind the goal of Martin. Once again held in left point. From the left face-off circle, shot goes just high. Trying to get it out is short. Does so for the moment. High Point is able to pick up the loose change and works it back into her own zone. 10:35 left to go in your third period. Puck battle here on the near side corner. Looks for a center cut pass into the slot. Can't find anybody. From the left point, shot goes just wide here on the near side. Trying to poke check it away is short, and we'll able to get it back out into neutral zone here, only for the moment. High Point working through their neutral zone. Trying to get around Fawcett, does so. Pass goes just wide. Martin may have got a piece of it. Trying to deke her own lady, looking for a centering cut pass. Finds it. Can't find the connection though. Here comes the Icepack, near side corner pass. Off the leg of Fawcett. Fawcett's able to regain possession. Tries to get it out to Gross. And Gross can't find a connecting pass. 9:30 left to go here in your third period. Back out to Deal start in her own defensive zone. Working it forward through neutral zone. Tries to find a backhanded pass. Can't get anything on it. Vaughn Cannon coming straight off the bench. Trying to regain possession. Does so. Back behind of her own goal. Trying to get it out. Cannot get anything on it as it is blocked by a High Point skater. Working it forward is Herb. High Point regains possession. Back in center ice. Working it forward is Diosard. Tries to throw it forward. Off the half boards in front of the Icepack bench. Here comes Vaughn Cannon trying to get it out. Can't get anything on it. Held in at left point. Puts a shot on goal. Goes just wide. Nothing to be concerned about. Here comes Diosard. D-to-D pass to Vaughn Cannon. Working it forward. Gets just out. Will not have the legs for icing. Defensive pair goes off for a line change. That will bring on Laura Carter, who has 2 goals scored this season. Gross's shot goes just wide off the skate of a body. Regain possession, trying to put it on goal is Muller. Can't get anything on it. Here comes High Point. Working it forward. 8:10 left to go in your third period. Tries to get around Sekulowski. Can't get anything on it. Sekulowski throws her on the far side corner. Gets her on her own lady. Will be held in at the left point. Looks for a center cut pass. Goes just wide on the near side. High Point looking to pick up their own rebound. Will so for the moment. Just gets out. Here comes Herb. Got a 2-on-1 if they hurry. Whiffs on the pass. High Point's able to regain their own change in neutral zone. Trying to get her own. Carter does so. Gets bodied off. And falls straight down. No call coming. Here comes Carter. Poke checked away. Big hit on Carter by High Point. High Point is able to regain possession. Working forward off the stick of Carter. Here comes the Icepack working it through their neutral zone. Tries to get her own lady, cannot find it. Icepack's able to regain possession back to her own defensive zone, working it through neutral zone, trying to look for a cross ice pass, can't find anything on it. Tries to get around Deklewski, does so. Vaughn Cannon back on D, able to poke check that one away. Here comes Vaughn Cannon, passes it forward, picked off. Icepack's able to regain possession only for the moment, as there's a puck battle going along the far side boards. Vaughn Cannon holding it in with her right skate. 6:35 left to go in your third period. High Point's able to regain possession, puts a shot on goal. Covered up and eaten by Martin. Von Cannon, slow to get up. Gets up regardless. 6:28 left to go in your third period. Puck is dropped. One back by High Point. Works it back behind of the goal of Maddie Martin. High Point's able to regain possession. Taking her time. Forehand, backhand. Look for a center cut pass. Shoots it just high. 6:08 left to go in your third period. Save Maddie Martin. Sharp angle shot here on the near side. High Point's able to regain her loose change. Pinballs here along the left point. Shot on goal. Save Martin. Rebound just wide. Icepack's able to regain possession. Held in right point for the moment. Poke checked away is ruined. High Point regain possession. Pass in the slot. Finds her. Deeks. Shoots. Just high off the back of the net. Test. Unfortunate timing leads to a High Point goal. 5:25 left to go in your third period. As that is a hat trick goal, I believe, if I heard so correctly. Microphone ended up getting unplugged, unfortunately, during that time. Puck comes out in neutral zone. High Point's able to recollect. Icepack trying not to get shut out for the first time this season. High Point has possession, near side circle. Shot on goal, saved by Martin. Here comes Fawcett, working it forward. Fawcett still has possession, looking for her first goal this season. She's got a one-on-one. Gets her under lady, looking forehand, shoots, pad save. Here comes Short. Held in left point. Puts a shot on goal. Covered and eaten by High Point. .24 left to go here in your third period. Here comes High Point into their own attacking zone. Icepack trying to get it out, can't get anything on it. Center cut pass goes just wide off the skate of Herb into the far side corner. Shot goes just high and wide here in the near side. Held in right point, no, just gets out. Gross on the back end, trying to keep it in, does so for the moment, comes out. High Point's got possession, 3:44 left to go in the third. Shot comes just out, here comes Carter. Trying to dig around, cannot get anybody. Touches back up, High Point's able to collect the loose change in open ice. Here comes Carter, throws it back forward, held in right point. Here comes the Herb. Digs around the lady, got a one-on-one. Looks for a backhand opportunity, gets kicked out. Works along here near side boards. Gets into the Icepack's defensive zone. Picked off is the Icepack. Here comes Von Cannon. 3 minutes left to go in your third period. Here comes Von Cannon. Off the post! Just a millimeter too high. Here comes Von Cannon, looking for a backhand opportunity. Once again goes high. Von Cannon's pass, centers it. Back to Von Cannon. Von Cannon has possession, 2:40 left to go in your third. Center cut pass to Ruin, can't get anything on it. Here comes Dio Star. Dio Star has possession near side corner. Leo Star looking for a center cut pass, cannot find anything. Gets tripped up. Call coming. Tripping will be the call. 2:28 left to go in your third period. State will have their second power play opportunity with 2:28 left to go in the third period. Trying not to get a shutout for the first time this season. Face-off drop, one back by State. Trying to put a shot on goal, can't get anything on it. Slap down is Fawcett from the right point. Vaughn Cannon puts a shot on goal off the skid of High Point, and High Point will clear it the length of the ice. Vaughn Cannon back on the attack, trying to pick up loose change, gets it. Vaughn Cannon up to Fawcett. Backhand under opportunity comes out to High Point. Here comes High Point. Playing keep away for the moment. Backhands it just out of the reach up to Herb. Herb to Carter. Carter and Fawcett, 2-on-1. Shot on goal. Rebound goes just wide. Carter's able to regain possession, comes out, held in. Here comes Zeklowski. Cannot get anything on it, and here comes High Point with 1:29 left to go. 1-on-1. Skated away is Vaughn Cannon. High Point's able to regain possession, dumps it down in deep. High Point's able to regain possession, back on their own goal line. Trying to get out is Vaughn Cannon. Vaughn Cannon's thrown to the ice, no call coming. Working it forward. Here comes High Point, shot on goal. Saved by Martin, rebound comes just out. Minute left to go in the third period. Puck comes out, and that will go to length of the ice. No icing is the call. Held in, right point. Fine. Here comes Herb. Held in, left point. Here comes Zeklowski. Backhands it forward to Herb. 30 seconds. Center cut pass. Short, shot on goal, pad save. 25 seconds left. Here comes High Point. Back to even strength. Working it forward, Dio Stard. Can't get anything on it. 20 seconds. Center and cut pass, can't find anything on it. Here comes State. One last rush is possible. Shot goes on net. Patted away, 5 seconds, and that will do it. Yes. A little bit of a late comeback. Third period was a lot stronger than the first two. Nothing to put up on the scoreboard, as High Point adds to their 3-0 lead, adding to making it a final 5-0 after your 3 periods of play. As mentioned before, this is the final game until after winter break. January 28th will be the next game for your women's Icepack hockey. And that game will be back here at the Greensboro Ice House. Looking forward to seeing you all again. Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Once again, High Point wins it 5-0 here at the Greensboro Ice House. This has been Logan All. This has been Logan Allen. Have a great night. Final score 5-0 High Point.